That's what's left after all. Oh my god. Alexia's done. Now where were the slums? Here. I think it was here. Don't know if I was supposed to rest first. I wasted all spells. Oh yes, not. I'm still light. Good. 44 DC into the slums.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
I hope it's not some big man. I have a feeling like I'll be only playing Alushinira in Wrath of the Righteous. That's how long I'm here. The longest sect by far. What is this? That's the middle city. That's the middle city. Visit the Assassin's Guild with Gravework. Where is the Assassin's Guild? All the questions will be answered at the Assassin's Guild. Where is the Assassin's Guild? The last chapter to complete the quest. Where's the Assassin's Guild? This is the only area I haven't been to. Could it be this?
Poor's me.
Gets me out. Thanks for the follow.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Now, when you say near the high wall, all walls are high in Alushinira. And I need to switch for Gravework first. I need him for the quest. Surprise visit to echo of the Scotty.
Head on!
Could it be here? Or I need Greyboard to trigger that. Man, I really don't know. That's all that you write about. That's hard to explain with words. Because everything moves in Shinra. Yeah, Assassin's Guild. I need Greybore. Okay. Just to grab Greybore.
I lead. You follow.
This was by accident, by the way. If I passed here and the wall was down, I couldn't be able to spot it. I'm close to end Alushinira, yeah. The Scary Nocticula and Greybore. Nothing else is left.
You know, I hope this war at least teaches you how to talk to get along with your comrades in arms. I think we've got a decent party here, and you could find yourself some friends.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to kill.
Annihilator. When did I grab this? What is this? Two-hander. +5 keen. Doubles the threat range of a weapon. Force damage to all enemies, 15 cone area, including the target. (2d4 +5). Huge crit. Huge cell. I was fighting with a collar. Although it remains with us, you know, it ain't bad. +4 to reflex and fortitude, -4 to will. It ain't bad at all. I can give it to Paladin. And I equip natural armor flat. Yeah. Paladin can have lower will because she's got huge will. Plus all of those spells for will. Let's do Grave War. Ooh, heroic invocation still lasts, even after rest. I need to leave Nenio behind.
Anything new?
Nam er orma. Nam er orma.
Although I've been playing without a break, nearly 9 hours without a break. Time flies with the game. And I finished like, what, 4 encounters only. Both on hard and on unfair. It really takes a lot of time when you wanna test all difficulties. It's like I'm having 2 different playthroughs at once. Literally. Memory leaks. I haven't restarted the game for 8 hours. Quick restart. There's a lot of memory leaks. It's not probably, for sure. For sure. Not to mention that unfair is nerfed now in the beginning area. Both for tutorial and Canabres. So it should be a lot easier too. I still believe that Canabres is the best done act in the game. The most balanced act. The best optimized act. With great diversity into enemies. Lower amount of spells. You need to strategize. I still believe it's the best one. And you don't have mythic ones, okay? It feels like old style. Like Kingmaker. I really believe so. Canabres is a masterpiece. Every act feels like a mini game. I mean, a full game. Mini game for the terms of Pathfinder. But every act feels great. And specific. Law, I forgot I got 20 demon heads in my inventory. The Diran is stacking those heads. It's not bugs aside, okay, it's performance in Alushinira that annoys me a lot. That's what annoys me a lot. Not bugs. When I played Canabres, it was so fucking smooth.
Move out.
What was it? What do you do, you fucker? I'm so bloody used to go on the 3rd floor. I go automatically without thinking, okay? Wrong door. How much RAM is there? Scroll down. You'll see what I play on. Just scroll down the video.
I lead. You follow.
Assassin's League.
Onwards.
Assassin's one work for let's go hire a couple of thugs to lower the city. Pockets around. Yoz. Assassin's blood. Tiger of Sin. They got all fucking classes here. Boulder. Boulder. The demon standing before you clearly has a penchant for jewelry. His fingers are covered in rings. 3 gold chains encircle his neck. 4 bejeweled earrings sparkle in each of his ears. However, such exquisite adornments are not enough to hide the fact. Kyrie, thanks for the follow. Hide the fact that he is a hardened warrior and a ruthless killer. His face and hands are covered in long, badly healed scars. And he moves as gracefully as the most skilled swordsman. The demon slaps curl in a satisfied sneer as he greets you loudly. Look who's here, is the arrogant Valarian who disposed of our poor Villadus. He catches your eye and frowns slightly, giving a painted glance towards his bodyguards. We aren't about to do something really stupid and start a massacre here, right? Can we just talk? This horn thing is one of yours, isn't it? Orzala, yes. This little demon girl is one of my most useful servants. Besides, it's so very prestigious to have a daughter of Baphomet working under you. Yoz glances at the horned demon with a mix of condescension and possessiveness. She stares fixedly at the floor. Yes, master, I'm your servant. For a fleeting moment you notice a shadow of angry displeasure cross her face. A spark of fear flashes in Yoz's eyes, like a boy who realizes he's gone too far when testing the patience of his parents. Who are you? The leader. Yes, I'm proud of it. The abyss is full of butchers and masters, so anyone who chooses to be an assassin among masters and butchers commands a high level of respect. If they live long enough to make a name for themselves, of course. My guild attracts assassins from many planes. No one hires us for simple things like murdering noisy neighbors or cutting the throat of a cheating merchant. As I'm sure you know, it's easier and cheaper to do that yourself, and there's no need to get assassins involved. No, if someone turns to an assassin, it means that the victim is dangerous, cunning, and well-protected target. I heard a lot about you, Yaz. You're the head of a highly reputable guild that operates on many planes besides the Abyss. Many of my colleagues would consider it an honor to work alongside you, unlike myself. Tell me the truth right now. Fine, I was one who actually gave Greybore assignments. I need to light a little fire underneath this cauldron where so many minions of demon lords are being mixed together. I ordered him to murder those demons in Kenabres. Then I put a hit out on Darazant, although that ugly idiot didn't bother me at all. But he was an ugly idiot indeed, and a vengeful one to boot. That's why I gave Greybore a dagger that was only supposed to wound the Baylor, and that is why using Villadus' name was important. That was the perfect hand of cards. It was the perfect hand of cards. Darazan survived after suffering a painful, humiliating wound by a mortal's hand. No offense, of course. The Baylor couldn't simply let that go, and so he started a vendetta against Villadus, dragging other Deskarites into it. And that was my goal all along, because Villadus was my real target, a target that was very difficult to reach. Yoz seems to revel in his own cleverness. He smirks and smiles with smug satisfaction. The dwarf gives a grim chuckle and whispers loudly enough to be heard. People like you are why us assassins have such a lousy reputation. No respect for agreements. You use me to commit a contract killing is disgusting. You acted dishonorably. Do you expect an assassin to be honorable? What touching naivety. The demon sneers derisively and toys with a giant diamond ring. Catching Greybore's disapproving stare, he gives a dazzling smile, seemingly pleased to have provoked a reaction. What concerns me is not the contract killing itself, but the fact that I haven't yet been paid a single coin. You're the head of the Assassin's Guild. Why didn't you send your underlings after villages? Who says I didn't? I lost a number of capable killers. And yet, as soon as you can see, I found a more elegant and economical way to execute this plan. I won't lie to you, this kind of plotting makes me very proud of my own guild. So these are your guild's finest. They hardly seem professional. It looks like Graber and Irish villages before your killers. Please, I had no intention of sending anyone after him, but my assistants made sure that every larva in the city knew about the bounty on Village's head. I knew that Greybor returned to Alushinira and decided to use him once more. Just like poor Darazant, he had no idea he was merely a pawn of mine. Just as I envisioned, he didn't linger and paid him a visit before anyone else could. I had no doubt that paranoid villagers would try to kill anyone who crossed his doorstep, but I expected you to overcome him, and I was right. Why did you do all of this? For money and power, of course. This has been my primary motivation for many years now. Somebody wanted that old voodoo louse dead, and clever Yas has fulfilled their wish. With the expectation of being showered in privileges and treasures. You're getting a share of those privileges and treasures, by the way. I trust you're not going to refuse the reward provided for freelance operatives. Trust me, the sum is considerable. I haven't forgotten about you either. You'll be rewarded in proportion to your truly astonishing vitality. No amount of money can make up for how you insulted me. I don't need your bloody money. I don't need your bloody money. You'll never become truly rich if you keep refusing the money you're offered, Golarian. A bad decision, we earned that goal. As for you, Greybor, you've proven your competence. As a token of apology, allow me to offer you membership in my Assassin's Guild. Consider it the recognition of your talents that you have long desired. I promise you prestige, respect, and truly staggering fees. Of course, I won't demand that you sever your current contract. You may claim your well-deserved place in our guild when it expires. So then, what do you say? Will I be welcoming you to a big league? We're bound by an active agreement, and therefore I must consult your opinion on this invitation. Are you truly prepared to throw in your lot with demons? Is there really much of a difference between me and them? They're the product of the worst parts of mortal souls. They're sin incarnate. Many say the same thing about me. I was never a coward, so I'm able to admit that my soul is black and evil. I murder others for money, and I shall never become a respectable member of society, a friend, or a father. But I'm tired of asking forgiveness for what I am here. I will not be judged for my profession. I am not a freak or monster they think me back on Golarian. How dare they hire me to murder their enemies and then despise me for my profession? They'll treat me differently in the Abyss. The demons respect my skill, they will treat me as a professional, not a criminal or a blackguard. It's strange to say this, but I don't feel out of place here. Have you thought about quitting the business? And become what? A farmer, a butler, or maybe an innkeeper? One of those who tell tall tales about their adventurous youth to drunk patrons. My soul is that of a wanderer and a killer. My art is my only source of pride, and abandoning it will make me useless in my own eyes. Believe me, I already tried to settle down and find another job, and nothing good came from it. I shall quit my profession only when I'm judged by Pharasma herself. It's your decision to make. Such words make me respect you even more. Believe me, I appreciate your willingness to let this decision be entirely my own. Where do I sign? What are you talking about? We're not devils after all. Yoz laughs and claps his hands loudly. Splendid, you got a bright future here. My diminutive yet deadly friend. This was very enlightening conversation, but I see no reason why we should continue. You received your answers and should probably be on your way. Meanwhile, I should get back to plotting another bloody and violent murder. Have a good day. Indeed, this was an unexpected meeting. If you want to discuss what happened privately, I'm at your service, Commander. Oh, I wasn't expecting that of Greybor, okay? When I told him you decide on your own, I really wasn't expecting that he's gonna join them, alright? Like, what the fuck? see what's wrong with my cat.
I will defend my dream.
Seems like I'll take this choice to attack, just to buff up a bit. And I need a manual save also. I'll definitely need a manual save. So. And it seems like Greybor approves. So if Greybor approves, then let's do it. Nenio here. A goddamn Nenio here with weird. Holy shit, we'll collect them all. $32 gigs, the game seems more smoother. Could be, I don't know. I know one thing, I won't change laptop. I heard in 3 months from now desktops should be cheaper. Especially graphic cards, so I'll probably buy something new. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Hard choice to make.
I will help where I can.
The struggles never cease.
You know what you're doing. Good.
I will prove my worth.
I said a manual save. Greybor. Greybor's choice. See how he reacts.
No one stands in my way.
He easily joins them, goddammit, if I don't react.
We will win this war.
Inimosi travisi. Amranda grat inimosi travisi. Ona adayana. Inimosi travisi. Ona adayana. Ona adayana.
Meditate on your
Please,
mistakes.
allow me.
Might make you feel better.
Inimosi travisi. Lisano danium. Inimosi travisi.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Let's move already.
Do they receive my buffs? What the fuck?
Smile. The world's not ending
All this
just
waiting.
yet.
No reason to pause.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I'm prepared.
Commander,
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
battles await. None shall escape!
No glory without risk!
Die! Simply business.
I'm done with you!
Like it's an easy fight so far. Really seems easy so far.
Mercy for the wicked!
Dueling is what I was made for.
The crowd of assassins looks fearfully at the pile of the corpses at your feet. None of them are eager to share the fate of those brave few who attacked you, no matter what prize Yost has offered. Well, you vanquished the lowest of my henchmen. Let's see if you're a match for the 3 Tigers of Sin. 3 monks step forward with sinister smiles on their faces. They assume combat stances with the casual grace of true masters. We're the 3 Tigers of Sin, martial arts masters from the island of Jelmarai. Hirori bade us seek the way to the truth in the houses of perfection, but their masters are blinded with arrogance. The truth is pure, and only pain can purify. The pain of training has tempered our bodies but not our souls. We abandon our home and descend into the abyss so that we could indulge in sin. Temptations tear at our soul like scorching winds, and through this agony they approach through completeness. Viciously murdering you and torturing your companions, this is but another step on our journey towards the truth. And I wanna fight you, don't die protecting this wretch. Saying please already, soon you shall beg.
Let's have some
Okay.
fun.
Be my guest. They dodge a lot, by the way. Tiger of Sin. Although it's easy. Jesus Christ, you little shits. Burn. There you go. Dodge that. Dodge that. Let me see. My pen is stuck over there. Dodge it. It was a worthy fight. I bow before your mastery, my lord. The man goes limp. Since Golarion is populated by weaklings, Boulder, Blood Moon deal with this insolent upstart. We now face a giant demon with the bulging muscles and a succubus dressed in dramatic scarlet attire. Crimson sparks curl and flicker around the tips of her long nails. I don't know who you are or where you came from, outsider, but your journey ends here. In the light of a blood moon, you shall pray to her. Pray that your agony comes to an end quickly. But Blood Moon knows no mercy. Better drop your weapon and run, nameless boy, although you won't run far. The Knight Commander of Medavian Crusade and the Liberator of Dresden, remember that.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
And my stupid pet that got stuck over there. Grey Boar. Vasilla.
Hear you cry.
That succubus spreads confusion. Die, you shit. Succubus. Boulder.
This will leave a bruise.
Oh, Boulder's strong. Boulder's not a joke. How did Pet got stuck though? I still can't believe this shit. Never has anyone humiliated my guild in this manner. Do you think yourselves invincible? I've been killing the invincible for hundreds, thousands of years. As Yos prepares for battle, his movements become smooth and perceptible, as if there was quicksilver under his skin instead of blood and bone. Bow to your opponent. I see a worthy warrior before me. You're finally out of all Hankman yards. Now you'll die. Enough flowery speeches, let's see what you're worth in a fight. Indeed, I'm already impressed with the way you run your mouth, as well as your deadly skill of hiding behind your underlings. How about you finally prove that you know which side of the blade holds?
Yet another obstacle.
One-on-one with yours. As far as I can tell, those monks are the hardest. Let's see, maybe yours surprises me.
It's your time to cease to
Just
exist.
maybe, but I doubt. I fucking knew it, he was gonna end up like this. In a matter of seconds. I don't care about new generation, I want those prices to drop now. So I can take something different. I've been with this PC for 2 years now. Yos props himself up on an elbow and tries to snap his broken ruined fingers, but they refuse to obey him. He sneers at you with a mixture of anger and fear. You won this battle, glory to the victor. I admit my defeat, and I'm willing to ransom my life. Believe me, I value it very highly indeed. So what do you think your life is worth? I shall give you my blades. I wield cruel fate in my right hand and merciful fate in my left hand. Believe me, these are the deadliest weapons I've ever seen in my life. Once I earned the privilege of petitioning Andi Rivku, the Razor Princess herself, for a single gift, and asked her to create for me a mighty deadly weapon. She forged these blades for me, and you're the first one to survive their deadly caress. Now I offer them to you. Take them and let me go, or else I'll destroy these treasures with my dying breath. I won't let them become the trophies of my killer. You can't buy me off. Yours shudders at the fatal blow. He clenches the blades in his hands and whispers a spell. With anguish in his eyes, he watches the handles glow with heat, burning his hands to the bone until at last daggers become shapeless, useless heap of metal. The light of life flickers out in Demon's eyes. Horzala. The translucent projection of Horzala hovers above Yo's corpse. She watches his dead body with disdain and whispers a contemptuous curse. At last, this carrion heap got what he deserved. Pretending to be a servant of this arrogant fool was so humiliating. I'm glad it's over now. Discarding her mask of a fainted meekness, Horzala looks down on you with a resolute imperiousness befitting a true daughter of Baphomet. Her voice is severe and commanding. This fool could never pass up an opportunity to swindle someone dangerous. Luring him into a trap was easy enough, and now he's no longer in charge of the guild. It belongs to me now, so please accept my apology for my predecessor's mistakes. And leave. I think our business is concluded. Concluded? I only just begun. Perhaps we can talk in the flesh, face to face. Yes, let's talk. I can't stand those who profit of my work without paying me. No, thank you, I'm not a fool like Yaz. I prefer to keep a safe distance. Will you seek vengeance for this slaughter? Why would I do that? I'd only waste skilled assassins. I have no quarrel with you. You had a right to be angry at Yaz, and this carnage cleared the way for me to take control here. Do not be concerned for your safety. If you're so generous, what about offering me membership in your guild? Out of the question. After this massacre, I'll have to replenish the ranks, and your presence would scare away potential candidates. There is something I wish to ask about you. The cold stare of Baphomet's daughter clearly shows she's not keen on conversation. Frustration flickers in her eyes, and the seals that mark her skin begin to glow more intensely. If it means you'll get out of here faster, I shall answer your questions. Study the seals burn into Demon's skin. You recognize them easily. These are the brands that the Demon Lord Baphomet in his inner circle used for punishment. The seal drains one power and inflicts excruciating pain, making the victim eager to do anything to atone for the transgressions. Scary to imagine what it must feel like to be covered in a multitude of such seals at once. Why did you pretend to be a slave? That's what I was. He has made a deal with my father, and I was an advance payment he managed to procure. Yos thought that a Nephilim concubine would raise his status, and my father did not value me highly. Dark flames flicker in the demon's shrewd, evil eyes. And so I, the great Horzala, was forced to serve him after my father deprived me of all my powers. How I dream of tearing off that overdressed fool's head. But I found another way. He was dearly loved using others to do his dirty work for him, and it was such a pleasure beating him at his own game. You served me well, Golari. Horzala cuts off abruptly, realizing that she has said more than she intended. Admitted this was all part of your plot. It would be foolish to admit such a thing. What good is a plot that everyone knows about? Here's some advice for you. Be careful with schemes and plots. One clever fellow has already plotted his own demise. I'm looking for your sister, Hebzamira. Then look elsewhere, far away from me. I have no intention of getting anywhere near that bitch. If she crossed you somehow, I didn't have anything to do with that. But I do wish you luck in trying to murder her. Who shackled you? My sister. Hebzamira always envied me. She was dumber and weaker than I, and so her only goal was to destroy me, crush me. That piece of trash, that belch of Lamatsu lured me into a trap and imprisoned me. I, Baphomet's daughter, was jailed in the ivory labyrinth. Damned her for eternity. Never mind that. Soon I shall prove which of us is stronger and more valuable. Father will see. Father will realize his mistake. He refused to rescue me back then, letting my sister humiliate me and keep me prisoner, letting her bind my powers. But he will see who his true daughter is among the two of us. Let's join forces and destroy Hirzamira. If you truly decided to challenge my sister, you're already dead, so don't expect me to jump into the grave with you. When I see you in the flesh, I will kill you. Perhaps that is why I'm not going to appear before you in the flesh. What a foolish decision that would be. Farewell and get out of my guilt. Greybor puts his weapon away with a chuckle and produces his pipe. He lights it slowly with visible pleasure, inhales deeply and grunts with satisfaction. Then the dwarf gives you a cheerful nod. I admit I'm feeling quite excited. It's been a while since I crossed blades with fellow professionals. I'll be happy to discuss our adventure with you later if you want to compare notes. They were punching daggers, those monks. Yaz. On the left, daggers +4. Incredible dexterity. West intelligence. Natural armor 5 is nice. Protection 4. Resist 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. No consequences at all from the fight. Shall we try unfair? With Yaz. And I wanna see the weapons he leaves. We're gonna negotiate.
Please, allow me.
I'm losing my temper.
Rely on me.
Are we in trouble yet?
I will prove my worth.
You know what you're
I
doing.
welcome your company.
Good.
I can easily cheat with blades, but let's try
Let's
to
move
play it
already.
fair.
Smile. The world's not ending just
The
yet.
odds are against us. I
Let's get
like
to the
that.
exciting part.
None shall escape! Die! Simply business.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I will resist.
Did you see that?
What are your stats for unfair? 6. Oh, that sucks. shit, this sucks.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
I'm done with you.
Goddamn confusion.
Victory is worth the pain.
We're gonna kill each other, goddammit.
Is this a mock fight?
Cut them to pieces! It's your time to cease to exist.
You know what? The demon will be a problem though. Huge problem, him and the succubus. Not an easy fight on Unfair. There are 4 rounds. They hurt. They actually hurt.
Heal me quickly.
Bloody hell, these monks. I knew it, they're gonna be a fucking problem. I bloody knew it, they were gonna be a problem. Holy shit, how will I manage this thing on Unfair? Those monks are crazy. Nah, not that one. Shit. This one. Perhaps with a barrier. Yad is not a problem. Those monks are.
All this waiting bores me.
Ugh, the waiting's never fun.
Together, we stand.
Skip the pleasantries.
I think they spawn somewhere around here.
Battles await.
Please, allow me.
Man, that shit is huge.
No one stands in my way.
I will help where I can.
I'm losing my temper.
Adayana prove my worth.
Também. Está bem. Good job. Boa, vai lá. Vamos lá.
I must part with everything demonic in me. But Desna, please, allow me to keep my lovely, irresistibly beautiful voice.
None shall escape!
Into the fray!
Die!
Disappear. I will resist.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I will defend my dream.
Simply business.
Well, this fucking sucks.
Out of my sight!
Let's hear you cry!
Prepare yourself. Healing is what I was made for.
You won't survive me. Endure this.
Struggles and
Why is it so easy? I'm tired. I forgot to switch on unfair. I forgot to switch. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This monster a joke. Complete joke.
Let's make this quick. Next! Victory is worth the pain.
60, 61.
Make every strike count.
Desna, guide my hand.
The light! Take you!
It's your time to cease to exist. You must You're in my way.
This'll leave a bruise.
Monks are fucking broken. Everything else is fine, but those monks are broken.
Cut them to pieces!
And how would you
Make
be?
your peace.
Yours. Only 48 armor class. This is unfair. Why only 48, man? Monks are the worst, by far.
You had no chance.
He deals huge damage though. Yours. Huge damage. That's why low armor class.
I will resist.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
I took the weapons, I wanna see what they are. Merciful fate and cruel fate. Both are 25,000. Living Bane deals additional damage to bleeding enemies. Recoup the Grace, plus 2 morale bonus and attack and damage rolls for 1 round. And the other one. The other one is cruel. The other one triggers bleed and cruel, and the first one deals more damage to the bleeding enemies. They work well in pair. They become vulnerable to piercing. You basically trade experience here, okay? Experience for items. We go. Yaz only deals solid damage on unfair, okay? But he's easy to strike. Those monks are fucking broken. Completely broken. Still Riker, still, although it's 5:34 a.m. I should know when to stop. And this is gonna be where I stop. We got only Nocticula for tomorrow. Only Nocticula remains. Guys, that's gonna be it for today. I played for 9 hours without a break. I'm off to bed. You reminded me well, Riker, to be honest. I completely lost track of time. It's 5:35. People, tomorrow we continue again. What can I say? Thanks for watching. Next stream in around 12 hours from now. See you back soon, guys.